They showed you the wrong side of themselves. Someone feels like they ruined it, that they were not even their true self with you because they were just trying to please you. They feel like this is unfair, not the one. That's what you think of them. Wow. Drawn to your light. I had my true feelings. I know I ruined it. They feel like it was maybe self-sabotage. Like they're really in their head questioning why they did this. Because a moment came where they didn't have to sabotage it, but they did. And they know this. And they think about this a lot. They're very unhappy with themselves. Let me get a few cards from this Unspoken Truth Oracle deck. 3 cards. What would they say to you? If there's a next life, I'd tell you how I feel sooner. Yeah, that's what I mean. They were not their real selves. I just want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. I thought we had more time. They didn't expect you to just disappear. They said or did something that they wouldn't do again. And I know it's a red flag that they still did it, but it could have been a very long time ago. Look, they just feel like you're treating them unfairly. I'm not saying you are. Intrigued. They're watching you. This is the Spilled Tea Oracle deck. Ulterior motives. Unspoken desires. Okay. They are watching you, intrigued, curious, trying to figure out how to come in with something secret, unspoken, ulterior motives. With you not figuring out their ulterior motives. Yeah, they're planning some kind of way to communicate. Possibly in person. They don't want to scare you. And I know that would be scary because you might not live in the same place. They're praying, manifesting, just running into you somewhere. Not by coincidence, but, not making it happen. They're just hoping it's going to happen naturally somehow. Crazy things like that do happen. I've gone places where I thought, surely there's no one I would know here because it was far away or whatever. And then, someone I knew really well was there or something like that. Things don't happen by coincidence. You're living in just like a gigantic storybook. It doesn't always have to make sense. And you do know who this is about if it's for you. You know who it's about. One card from What's the Tea? 2 cards, actually. Let's get some specific stuff about this. In their head, girl fight. Oh, no. This has to do with the ulterior motives, like maybe if they come in and just start a fight. Oh, no. If not a fight, just something to shake you up is what I'm getting. Like something to trigger you a little bit to just start a conversation, and that's weird. I'm trying to see if I can explain. Like they think it would be funny maybe, but they're not sure how you would take it. That's just one thing they're thinking about in their head, seriously in their head. Overthinking. Wow. Intrigued. You are a lot of what this person's doing right now, okay? They just feel like they lost their connection to you. They don't know how. They don't know why. You've made them doubt themselves. Wow. I feel like I'm supposed to move on to this deck just to tell you what to focus on. Because, okay, acceptance. Acceptance of the way this went. Because both of you might be thinking that, like, at one point you really thought this was going to work out and then it went in 2 separate directions. They can't figure it out. They feel like they could have been somebody different with you in a good way. This whole thing about wanting to start a fight, it just goes back to the same behavior. Just trying to figure out how to get a reaction. I really don't think it's that manipulative. Just for today. It is manipulative, but how to put this? If they were really trying to manipulate, just trying to be like puppet master here, they would have come in already. They're in their head. This isn't like them. That's what I mean. This is not like them. They're just desperate. Seriously. If you get some kind of weird communication from them, that's what's going on. Is just desperation. Because things might be awkward between you. And also this person might be kind of an awkward communicator. If they come in, the best thing I can tell you is don't tell them you saw this reading or anything. But if they talk to you, if they start the conversation and it seems like they're coming at you with some kind of garbage, just be like, let's just talk. Tell them. Straight up tell them that. No shame in that. No harm in that. Just be honest. If you even want to talk to them, you don't have to talk to them. I'm just saying, if you do, just let this person know. I mean, be polite. But what's going on is they're just so in their head. It's like they have forgotten how to act right. Yeah. Oh, gosh. Getting reminded of something. Just It's crazy. That's how it works for me. I had an awkward encounter out in public earlier. Nothing can stop good things from happening to you. And that's what I keep thinking about. It was this guy. It was funny. I could tell what it was immediately spiritually. It was a guy I almost ran into with a cart. Okay. Really, maybe almost ran into is too much. But anyway, I just said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean to get in his way or whatever." And he just had this weird reaction. My spirit told me immediately, I'm like, okay, he's probably like me and spends a lot of time alone by himself, doesn't get out of the house much, because it was a very odd reaction. But I immediately overlooked it. My spirit told me to overlook it. That's the kind of energy I'm getting, especially at the end here, is this person isn't thinking like themselves. And that's really been happening a lot. I think with all of us, with a lot of us at least, even myself. You spend a lot of time alone, you start thinking weird stuff, okay? Love flows to you, you are attractive. And that's not to scare anybody. What I mean is sometimes we can forget how to be around normal people, I think. If you spend a lot of time alone, you have to spend a lot of time alone to really know what I'm talking about, okay? Especially spending time alone and doing creative stuff, like these readings or whatever it is I'm doing. And I'm saying this because that could be this person too. If they're in their head a lot, even if they're not doing creative stuff, like let's say they're a programmer or something, and that seems like, well, you know what, that is creative. Yeah, that's still creative in its way. You know, maybe not the same type of creative. What I'm trying to say is don't underestimate how weird your brain can be, okay? So just overlook this person. If they come at you with some crap, just be honest. It's like they've sort of forgotten how to be around people. That's not for everybody. Take it if it resonates. It doesn't have to resonate. It's okay. I'm just going to end with this. You are attractive. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.